Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pie Cover Toxic Talk Show. So, let's talk about the welfare state. Again, the second episode on that because this is so big. Right? The welfare state becomes so big in most countries. It's so crazy to see how this thing gonna deploy when the currencies become worthless. Because what most people don't understand is that there are a lot of people relying on those currencies, right? All those governments like giving money to people so they can survive, right? What those people going to do when the system start to collapse? So this is why I'm so worried about war. You see, so when you have total collapse in currencies, when currencies can't sustain themselves, so what they are going to do, right? All those people relying on those currencies, like look around you. How many people rely on welfare, right? So when the currency become worthless, and not only the people in welfare state, but people relying on social securities, right? There's a lot of people on social security. Some people, they stay in the country. Some people travel to Mexico and places in Latin America. Well, the money, the reason why they can sustain themselves is because the money is still worth something. But what happens when there's hyperinflation, when the money is worthless? So what happened then? So this is why it's so risky. Right? All these people, they're not just gonna stand there and be like, "Hey, okay, well, that's fine. We just gonna die off because we don't have food, we don't have anything." No, they're gonna wake up. They're gonna start to ask for more fight. They're gonna ask. Politicians gonna point the finger and, oh, this is because of this, because of those people. This is because of this country, because of this leader, and let's go fight them. Right? So this is the problem here. So this is very, very bad. So I just wish that more people could talk about this and understand what we're going through, and just like building a parallel system where people can move into so they can sustain themselves, right? Like the parallel system, like Bitcoin, where you could save some money, right? Just so that when the system completely implode on itself. Now, the process of the implosion of the system already started. Like it's already started in so many places, Italy, in the Europe, right? It was on in so many places in UK, right? Energy prices are exploding. Like you have retirees, right? So are in the brink of losing everything. So it's serious talk, So I like most people don't really think about that, but the UK's implosion of the debt market, it's not something light. It's very big deal. So, and this is gonna cause a lot of problems. So because all these people, they had the confidence, they trusted the system. They said, oh, okay, they relied. They said they have so much faith into the system. When they realize this was all fake, it's a big wake up call. And most of those people, yeah, they are retirees. They may not be able to fight, but their kids can fight, right? So their kids will get mad. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I just wanted to talk about this. If you have a friend, a family in welfare, or like somebody just tell them. I mean, that's sometimes people like that. They take it as as a offense, right? But just tell them, just find something to do and get some Bitcoin. Even take the money they are getting, and maybe take 5% of it, put it into Bitcoin, something safe, because their kids' life can be safe with it, right? So, like I've been listening to Gregory Manarino, right? If you know him, right? So he wrote an article since 2000, like years ago. Years ago, he wrote that article. He was talking about the implosion of the debt bubble, because you have a massive, debt bubble, right? Creating a massive human bubble. Why? Because the state, you have the welfare state, right? Create a bunch of people, right? So they can say, hey, you have kids, we will support your kids, right? We will, give you some money for your welfare. So because of that, you have a bunch of people who think they are smart. They started creating a bunch of kids, and a population boom because of that. And all of that is because of fake money, right? Fake money in the system, and it implode all this explosion of money, fake money, fiat money, and because of that, you have all these people. So what happened when there's no more money to support these people? Well, those people, they're not gonna right away find a job. They're gonna die off, because first of all, they're not gonna have food to eat. Look, who's gonna support them when the winter time? Who's going to pay for the heat? Right? So these are all the problems people are not thinking about. So that's why I think it's important to build that part of the system where you can educate people to move like slowly and certainly into the Bitcoin standard, which is hard money system where nobody have the right to corrupt, have the right to lie just to provide money to some people so they can find vote, right? So this is the problem with democracy as well, right? You have a bunch of people voting to get more, right? More money printing. So, and they don't understand that this is gonna be bad for them. So that's a problem here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Right? This was Toxic Talk, and I will see you again in the next Toxic Talk. So I just arrived here at work, so I have to go. And guys, I hope you appreciate this, and support the podcast. Like, subscribe in the channel, and I'll see you again, guys, in the next Toxic Talk. This was Thursday. So anyways, guys, I'll see you again. Bye. Go.